Hey y'all, welcome to the garage. Today I'm going to be talking about and reviewing some shoes that I've worn for the last year to just give you guys some information on some disc golf shoe review, because I've done my research and I haven't seen and found a good video on people just talking about disc golf shoes. So let's get on it. The first pair of shoes I want to talk about today are the Salomon Ultra 4s. I had these shoes for one round and they started breaking down. There was a kind of a harder plastic that met the fabric, which of course that harder fabric or a harder plastic didn't bend with the fabric, so it started to peel and separate in the first round. So I hit Salomon up for the warranty. Big props to Salomon because they were great. They got back to me right away. I got to keep that pair of shoes while I waited for the next pair of shoes to arrive. Not just that, I got to keep them, period. That being said, those shoes, those Ultra 4s were so hot. The hottest pair of shoes I've ever owned. And yeah, they were really comfortable, but again, just broke down far too quickly. So even when I didn't like wearing them, period. So it was good that I got to send those ones back. I can't show you those, got rid of them real quick. The next pair of shoes I got on that warranty were the Salomon Shelters. These are the shoe. They were a great looking shoe, super comfortable. The footbed inside of Salomon's are awesome. They have a nice little lug on them, which the sole of the shoe lasted really well. I mean, I'm just walking around, on, as you guys know, in the fields and on rocks and grass, so it holds up pretty well. But right away, where the two fabrics meet, it started falling apart, round one. So again, I hit up Salomon. Again, they were great, and started the next warranty. But to finish off the review on these shoes, things or items that I really like to look for in qualities of the disc golf shoe that I'm looking for, I like a toe cap. Something kind of hard where when I roll over on a flick, that my toe, that the shoe holds up a little bit better there, because on shoes I've had in the past, that's a place that used to break down for me. I also like when the sole starts running up the bed of the shoe a bit, so when I flick and I lean on that, it holds up a little bit better. And the same on the back part where I kind of roll over on my toe, that holds up as well. So when that bed comes up a bit, it really helps. So that part of these shoes held up great. Again, super comfortable. Again, didn't hold up. By that point, months had gone by between two pairs of shoes, so fall was coming on the West Coast, which means rain. So I wanted to go with something that had some a waterproof membrane. That put me into the Salomon Speedcross 4s. Again, another great looking pair of shoes. They had this kind of rope zip tie lacing mechanism, which worked really well, locked in, never felt like my foot was moving around. Kind of has this stretchy tongue, which was great. I like to slide my feet in and out like a pair of slippers, so that was great. They did keep my feet dry, but again, there's that flick toe. Because with these shoes, they weld the sole right onto the bed of the shoe, so there's that sole doesn't go up. And yeah, that lug just got blown out. And then the same where I roll over on my back foot, on the backhand, blew it out too. That being said, they did hold up a lot longer than the other pairs of shoes. And disc golf's hard on shoes. Like, those are hard motions to take, torquing on something like that. So they were a great pair of shoes, just not the right application. Disc golf's not it. So they did hold me up to get into the spring and summer when I got to get into my next pair of shoes. These are the 5 Tennies, made by Adidas. Adidas bought this company named 510, which is kind of a rock climbing shoe company. And this is one of their like spin-offs, kind of an approach shoe. And these shoes are awesome. They're a suede outside, which I thought would run hot, but really didn't. Kind of a stretchy inside again, like a shoe sock. So your foot slid in there, didn't really move around. You almost don't even have, you actually don't have to do these shoes up, and they're locked in. It's got this like rock climbing rubber toe, held up really well. And the sole of these shoes, the stealth sole, smaller lugs as you can see, but it held up really well, and I've never had another pair of shoes grab rock like these shoes do. You could just walk down or walk up rock in these things, and they just grab onto it like nothing else. Great pair of shoes. I love these shoes so much, and they held up so well that I bought another pair right away. There's 2 of these in the closet. I kind of switch them in and out to extend the life of both, because those lugs are kind of smaller than I would like, but it's worth it. The suede's held up. There hasn't broken down anywhere on the toe from flicking or the backside from backhanding. My favorite pair of disc golf shoes ever. These definitely overtake the Adidas Terrex, which I really like, but they kind of broke down a little bit, and definitely more than these ones. So 5 Tennies, they're killer. Next, winter, fall started coming on, bringing back the rain in the west, so I had to start doing some research on another pair of shoes to keep my feet dry. At that point, I stumbled across the Van High MTE2s. These shoes, beautiful. I love the way these shoes look. They got like a suede outside, matching up with some rubber or some leather, and then kind of a rubber toe cap. Really comfortable, nice lug that gave really good grip. That being said, round 1, today, they started breaking down right there. Again, makes sense. It's where the toe bends. You can see it. It bends and it breaks down right there. And so, came home from the round, called up Van or text Van, got on a text with their warranty department. What they're willing to do for me is I have to mail these shoes back to them, which they will warranty and send me another pair of shoes. During our conversation, I mentioned that really doesn't work for me, because I think this is probably just going to happen again with the next pair of shoes. And so they're going to make an exception for me, and they're just going to fully reimburse me the cash, which is great. Still, I have to put it in the mail. As soon as it's in the mail, they will reimburse me, which makes me wonder, like, what are they going to do with this broken pair of shoes when they get it? Not my problem. My biggest problem is I need a pair of shoes for this weekend for the disc golf tournament I'm in, and these Vans aren't going to be it because I got to mail them back. So, yeah, bummer. I was really stoked about these shoes, and it's unfortunate. That being said, it puts me to what I do for the rest of this season. So I'm going to reach out to you guys to kind of try to help me with a good waterproof shoe that's not going to break down over the course of one season would be ideal. I feel like you shouldn't be spending 170 Canadian like I did on these for something that breaks down in the first round. So hoping that you can help me out with that. Give me some suggestions. If you like this video, please hit the like button and add some comments. I'll try to look at those and look forward to seeing what you guys suggest for the next pair of shoes. And make some comments too if you like this kind of video. I got some other stuff that mostly gear related stuff with disc golf that I feel would really benefit other players, and things I wish I would have known before I bought all this stuff. So yeah, thanks for your time. Catch you later.